Right. Monopoly power. This accounts for a surprisingly large chunk of billionaire wealth, maybe close to 18 or 20% by some estimates.
How does that work?
It's pretty straightforward economically.
Mm.
When one company or maybe a small handful gets near total control over an industry, they can essentially crush competitors, dictate prices to consumers because there's no alternative.
Set their own terms.
Exactly. And they can also suppress wages for their workers because where else are those workers going to go in that specific industry? It's a massive concentration of economic power.
We've seen this before in history, haven't we? The Gilded Age.
Absolutely. The original Gilded Age had its Rockefellers in oil, Carnegies in steel, Morgans in banking. They built incredible fortunes through near monopolistic control over essential industries.
And today, is it different?
Similar pattern, different sectors. Today, it's often the tech giants. They dominate huge parts of global commerce, how we get information, the digital infrastructure we rely on.
Can you get some examples?
Sure. Think about Amazon. In many European countries, its share of online retail is over 80%.
80%.
Yeah. Or Google search engine around 90% of the global market share.
Basically, everyone uses it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Meta, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Threads, they own 4 of the top 5 most used social media platforms on the planet. That kind of market dominance gives them immense economic leverage.
And it's not just tech, right?
No, definitely not. You see it elsewhere, too. In Nigeria, Aliko Dangote built a fortune through a near monopoly in the cement industry, which gives him huge sway across Africa.
As that meant. Okay.
Or in India, the Adani Group has faced accusations of using close ties to the government, sometimes called crony capitalism, to gain dominant positions in key sectors like ports, energy, infrastructure.
So it's about market control translating into wealth.
Yes, but it's crucial to remember monopolies aren't just about getting rich. They also represent a dangerous concentration of control.
Control over what?
Control over markets, prices, wages, but potentially also influence over government policies. They can lobby effectively, maybe even shape regulations in their favor, potentially undermining the checks and balances that are supposed to prevent such concentrations of power.
So it's a threat to fair markets, but maybe even to democratic processes too.
That's the argument many people make, yes.